How's it going, everybody? Raph here with Gone Fishing Colorado, and what I wanted to talk today about is how to peg egg an egg, and especially because it's spring 2018 and the rivers are about to bump up, they're going to get off color, worms. And how I do this on the river. This method is going to save you money and as well allow you to have hundreds of flies with you at all times with the simple purchase of about $8. Okay, let's go over this. I'm going to show you guys my method, how I do this, and let's get her done. So we're going to go over two sections in this video. One is going to be going over how to peg egg an egg, which are very good to use, as well as how to use the chenille, okay? And there's several different options. We'll kind of go over that as well. Which colors do you want to use? Do I want to go pink? Do I want to go a little more, trusty rusty right here, brown, or red, okay? Different options, different days, different water clarities, different ideas, okay? But let's go over how I set this up, okay? So let's imagine, and I'm going to use some extra thick tippet here. I'm going to go with 2X today, just for demonstration purposes. Remember, you do have to choose your own thickness of line depending on the river you're fishing and the clarity of water. Today, we'll be using 3X for demonstration. And what I want to first go over right here is how I attach my chunk of chenille, okay? A worm, you guys, okay? How big are the worms? How big is a worm in your area? You know, they might be bigger, they might be smaller. Usually, I'm kind of good with that 2.5 inch chunk right there. Just works really well for me. And then how I run this is, let's have our leader, right? Our leader goes over here somewhere and my line ends right here. What I'm actually going to do is come up on that line about 6 inches, okay? And I'm going to do this loop, just a standard loop. And what I'm actually going to run here, you guys, is I'm going to do, from 6 inches up, a reverse clinch knot, but I am not going to finish it. So my fingers here holding are just like the hook's eye, and I'm going to spin 6 times. I'm going to feed it through that loop, and it's going to leave me right here with an open area, which I can start to tighten. Because all I got to do is squeeze this little chunk of chenille through there, and then I want to get that pretty centered like that. And then I'll tighten on that. There we go. Now we have our chenille attached in the middle of our line, and we have about 4 inches to maybe almost 5 there dangling off the back, okay? There's our chenille attached, there's our worm. This is how we're going to peg this, okay? We're going to take, normally I run about a 14 or 16 size hook. Okay, I'll feed that through the eye, and again, my knot, everybody, is a reverse clinch knot. I've been doing it for a long time. You can tie whatever you not want, what you want down here after. Your normal clinch knot will work great, or reverse clinch knot. So we're going to tighten this guy up. Boom, boom. Feed it through the top again. Go down on that. And it's going to end up just a little further than I want it, but that's okay. Not a perfectionist. This will work great. And this is what we're actually left with, okay? We're left with that chenille attached, and right here on the end in my right hand, we have the hook. That fish is going to come and bite your worm. Yes, I get the hooks back here, but when he eats that, he's first off not going to feel the hook, as well as strike indicator is going to go down, and here comes, boom, it hooks in right into the outside of his mouth. It's actually easier to get the hook out, better for the fish. Great technique. I've been using it forever. This is how you peg egg. Again, going over colors briefly. Your color selection is really your choice, and they're shiny. There's all sorts of different colors. When the water's really, really murky, I am running that dark, dark red like that. Lighter murky, and even clear days sometimes, I'll run that trusty, rusty, brownish color like that. And the pink certain days is just, pink's a really good go-to. You kind of have to play with it, but when you figure that out, it's great. As well as some shiny ones, some shiny different colors. Some days will get their attention. That's just going to be a preference. That's how you set it up, you guys. Run that whatever knot you want right onto that worm. Boom! About a 2-inch worm, 2.5 inch worm, and then you're going to drop that hook about 3 inches off the back there, okay? Size 14, 16, boom, okay? That's how you peg egg a worm. I'm going to build me the opposite with a good old egg, okay? And there's actually these nice little toothpicks or these little see-through, they look like toothpicks, okay? And what you do is you feed your line through there and then you push them in there. And I actually have some squirmy worms, which I can kind of demonstrate here. Those can push in as well, and that's how you can get them to hold. However, you run out of those things, and what I do all the time, and it works very well, where you don't have to have those, you can just go buy cheap beads at Walmart, anywhere, okay? And the ceramic beads are really cool that I've been using these days. These are just standard beads that I have out, okay? Different colors, and I like that nice kind of orange, opaque looking color, as well as these darker ones. If you've seen some of my other videos, the eggs look just like this, plopping out of his mouth with a big red dot on there, okay? That red dot is definitely on those eggs. So anyway, what we do is we run that through our egg, okay? There's an opening, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna double up on that, okay? You're gonna run it right back through the other way, okay? And now that's one time, and it's still gonna move a little bit. So you're gonna wanna do one more pass through that egg, okay? And what you're gonna be left with, and what you wanna be left with is about 4 inches to 5 inches of line on the back, okay? That's gonna be to attach our hook. Hook, use whatever knot you want. Again, I am the reverse clinch knot man, and that is my knot. I've been running it, I like it. It holds fish, okay? It's a great knot. So we're gonna twist this around. Boom, boom. I like about 7 or 8, but I'm kind of running out. This part sometimes gets a little difficult because you don't have a lot of room to play with. Alrighty, there we go. Tighten that knot down, boom. Clip off our tag ends always. Our rigs are the most important thing in fly fishing, and getting this stuff right. Your rig needs to be perfect every time. When you're not fishing an effective rig, you are not fishing, especially for trout, okay? Your stuff needs to look pretty and manicured and clean. There we go. So that's how you peg egg that egg. There it is, just dangling off the back. Same as the worm, almost similar setup right there. They ended up being almost exactly the same size. Look at that, 4-inch gap. That's what I'm running. High water, absolutely awesome technique. You can put different color eggs. You can go green, yellow. There's all sorts of different colors of eggs that you can use, as well as chenille, you guys. I'm gonna keep producing videos to help everybody catch more fish. Like I said, I've been using this technique for quite a few years. Peg egging that worm during high water, saving me tons of money, okay? Money saving technique, and it catches fish all the time, as well as when the fish are spawning, that peg egging of that egg, absolutely awesome technique. Again, this is Raph with Gone Fishing Colorado. This is our little channel. I hope you guys enjoy the videos. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Cheers and tight lines to everybody.